maybe I should make a new channel. You got my wheels turning. I'm like, that's crazy.
What do you have for breakfast, Smoov?
I'll be forgetting that we live. I didn't eat anything yet. I did,
I should make a new channel. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a new channel. I'm gonna see what it say.
What's been going on? Tell me about your life recently.
Just grinding, man, you know, just staying one foot in front of the next, planning some trips, staying focused, you know, staying out the way, got some music coming.
Where you headed?
Hawaii, and Mexico. Yeah.
What part of Hawaii?
Oahu. I'm gonna do a show out there. I got a show out there with Yuck Mouth, with the full loonies. We're doing the full thing. And then I'm gonna do some stuff, some youth outreach, of course. Go to the juvenile hall. You know, talk to, see what as much as I can do out there. You feel me? And then I'm popping out to Mexico on my birthday. I'm taking my grandma and my dad and my wife. Of course, she can't not go. Can't leave her.
Hey, I talked to you a couple times, and it was interesting you being a part, not only being a part of Bags and Bodies, and we'll talk about what we can talk about because it's still in the first season. End of first season? First season's ending?
Yes.
And I always thought it was interesting, like your first experience filming what's basically a reality show, right?
Yeah.
Give me some insight into filming the Bags and Bodies.
It was cool. I stayed out the way as much as I could, man. Yeah, man, I stayed out the way as much as I could. I hate drama. I'm more of a to myself type of person. So like, you know, I just be like to myself. But like, I made some really cool friends, like Mac Marvin and stuff, and Gwitty, and a lot of those dudes, man. I'm really cool with Yogi and stuff. Like, I still keep in touch with, and like, it was dope seeing Hitman Holla work, his professionalism. That was definitely something I gained from, definitely.
What was something that you didn't expect that happened while you're filming that? When you say you stay out of the way, I know a lot of people might have like, when you shoot a reality show, some people play it up for the camera.
Yeah.
That happened?
I mean, I let everybody do them. I just focused on me. Like literally, bro, I was focused on writing my raps and like doing my little push-ups and eating my food. Like, you know what I mean?
That sounds like jail.
I mean, I was just out the way. Like, as much as I could be, I was nice to everybody, of course. I didn't have no arguments or nothing. Of course, everybody ain't gonna like you. You know, people ain't gonna like you. So the people that didn't like me, like, I just stayed away from them, fuck them. You know what I mean? Like, and I just did my own thing and focused on writing and the next challenge and just doing good and being myself.
When you say that, just staying to yourself, kind of just writing, was that a tactic that you knew you had to see, like, to implement to do well in the tournament, or is that just because, like, personality thing?
This is a personality thing. Like, I'm an observer. I'd rather you tell me who you are before I get to expressing myself in front of you. You feel me? So I'll be quiet and let everybody tell me who they are. And that's for any room. I'll be in a party. I'll be at an event. You know what I mean? I'll read the room first and stick. You know, just like, you know, I'll read the room. I'll chill, sit back, and just observe everybody's body language, especially if I know I gotta be around you. Then I'm really gonna, like, you know what I mean? Not say too much and just be to myself.
That seems like a newer thing. I know you. I've known you for quite a while. It's not. And you weren't really one to pop off, but you were a little bit more animated when I first met you.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely grew up, and like, you know, I stopped, you know what I mean, drinking and all that stuff. Like, grew me up, and like, you know, I've been through from the first time we met to who I am now. Like, all the stuff that I've been through, bro, it's crazy. Like, I done lost people. I done lost the closest people to me. I done had my homies backstab me. I done had my homies turn on me. People that I really thought was my closest friends, my real homeboys, turn on me. Like, and then I done had people that I didn't think would stick it through, be there for me when I needed them. You feel me? I've been hit rock bottom, and the last person I expected to be there for me. So like, you know, that you know, it'll change you, it'll grow you up. You feel me?
Is there, like I said, without giving away too much from Bags and Bodies, what were some of the main takeaways you had from doing the show?
Really like, just, you know, trust none, stay focused, always believe in yourself, always keep your guard up, you know what I mean? Always keep your guard up, believe in yourself. If you know you're destined for something, if you know you got greatness in your path, then achieve it. Don't let nobody stop you, don't let nobody discourage you. If you feel like you that dude, if you really feel like you really him, then you really him. You could really be him, like, you know what I mean? Like, I love everybody, man. I don't hate nobody. I ain't got no enemies on this earth. I try to do nothing but spread love and positivity. So, battle rap, it's hard to do that when you're doing such an aggressive sport. So it's harder for people like me, Oops, or A-Ward, or Loso, even you know what I mean? If we want to get our message out, it's harder to do that in battle rap. But I feel like I found a perfect medium in my craft where I can attack my opponent, win the battle, and still educate my viewers, you feel me? So, you know, that's just who I am, and that's just what I want to do, and that's just where I stand with it.
I assume, I haven't talked to you specifically about it, but I assume just like all of us battlers, you know, Hitman was someone you looked up to coming up. What was it like working with him and meeting him?
Man, on the real, man, Hitman definitely was one of the first people I looked up to. Like, I really, like, you know, I watched his battles growing up, like, and emulated that, added the performance and stuff all to my performance from watching him. Like, he was the first big stage dude, like, that we was watching as battle rappers that made you believe him and be captivated by his performance, you know. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't take a little bits and pieces of that and add it to my style. In the beginning days, people would say, "Oh, baby, Hitman," you know what I mean? My whole career, like, people, like, in the beginning, people would say it a lot, like, you sound like Hitman, or you move like, you animated like Hitman. And then the battle rap scene got more and more animated. Everybody kind of stepped it up, you feel me? Then now, people, like, I hear more people say Hollow to Don or Illmac and stuff, like, or Danny Myers, like, but these are all people that I watch, and I take a little bit from everybody's style and create your own. You know, you got to watch your favorites and learn from them.
This is, you have what I would consider, just because I know the type of artist you are, an even bigger accomplishment. Last month, you wrote your second or third book, would you call it?
Yes, yeah, I gotta show y'all my new book, man. Depression the Right Way, you feel me? It's my third book. It's my second poetry book. My second book was a book about the ATM business. That's on my ATM website, Keys to the ATM Business. But this is my new book. It's about emotional literacy. It's a self-help poetry book. You know, it's basically about everything that I've been through in life, the stuff that I've been through in life, and how I use writing as a coping method. A lot of people use different things. A lot of people resort to drugs. A lot of people resort to crime, violence, you know. And I've done a lot of those things too. So at this point in my life, I resort to the pen and paper when it's about like expressing myself and just getting to the next phase. I always just resort to a pen and paper and the writing exercise and, you know, articulating myself. So I wanted to share that with the world, share the writing exercises with the world. We go over so many topics in this book, you know, from nightmares, trust, life, death, insecurities, my relationship with my father, forgiveness, And I challenge the reader to do the same and take the same journeys with themselves and stuff that they're dealing with and stuff that they're overcoming and stuff that they're still trying to overcome. I challenge the reader to write about it, you know, and use writing as their coping method. That's why the title is Depression the Right Way. It's a play on words, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this is your copy too, EK.
Appreciate
Got
it,
this
man.
for
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Sure.
Please support that. As a writer, I know the two hardest things are sometimes just starting and then knowing how to finish.
Mm-hmm.
What was more difficult about this book?
Man, it was so long before I was finished. Like, the draft that's done is like draft 21. Like when I first thought I was done, it's such a different book from when I first thought I was done. And like, then I was like, damn, do I want to take out the cuss words? Do I want to leave it raw? Do I want, you know what I mean? I ended up taking out all the profanity and replacing it with words that fit and stuff that it can feel the same emotion, because I want kids to be able to read it. You know, I want to be able to drop 20 copies off to a school. You know what I mean? I want to, any age group can read this book and learn something from it or be inspired by it, you know? Like I have a page called What If I Never Did Drugs, and I really write about the addiction that I was going through, and I write about what if I never did that, and where would I see myself? And then I challenge the reader to do the same. Whatever vice you have, whatever vice you've had that you feel has distracted you in your life, write about it, you know, and then write about where you would be if you feel like you never ever had that distraction, you know, and it'll put you in a perspective of seeing your own potential. And that's what I mean by self-help, because the book will force you to grow mentally.
What if you're someone similar to me? Maybe this is why we've gotten along for so long, where you're multi-talented and multifaceted. Right now, where are you living the most and where you're enjoying what you're creating, and what do you attribute all that like versatility to?
Man, right now I'm just creating content, living life, trying to get my channel monetized.
Fact, YouTube, stop tripping.
Yeah, YouTube, stop playing with the kid. I don't know if I cussed in too many videos.
My channel's monetized and all we do is cuss, so I don't know, they're hating on you.
But nah, man, I've been good, man. Got married, loving life. People say settle down when you get married, but it hasn't been like that for me. We've been like trying to travel and stack our bread and do more stuff together. I feel like I just got a closer partner, you know what I mean? And you know, just staying grounded, bro, staying humble, trying to stay busy. I'm not super focused on the hip hop shit all the time no more. I found a really good balance in my life.
And what's that for you? What are you balancing?
I only do what makes me happy now.
Fire.
I only do what makes me happy. Like, if it's a show or if it's this, that, you know what I mean? And like, I don't really want to do it, I'm just not gonna do it for no amount of money. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a battle and I don't want to do the battle, or like, I would never do another battle rap reality show if it's $1 million on the line. You get what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I'm just cool. That's not my scene. Like, I just want to be, I want to be at peace, wake up happy, and come in and do a battle when I want to do a battle. When it's fun, when the opponent's big, when it's something cool, and I'm getting a cool payday or whatever makes me, like right now I'm on some side mission stuff. Like I just did the bilingual battle, you feel me, with Eptos Uno, who's a viral Mexican sensation in Mexico. I just did the on beat battle with Mike G from Our Future, you know what I mean? Like little stuff, like that's fun to me. Like the compliment battle I did with Caustic, like all that's fun. I want to do this life or death with you, you know what I mean? Like I have some other, I actually got a celebrity that wants to battle me, a professional athlete that we've been talking, and I don't want to name drop just yet, but we gonna line it up, because he's spitting some bars to me on the phone, and I think the culture would enjoy it, and he has a big name in professional sports. So you know, maybe we gonna produce that this year. Got this cat from the Philippines that I've been talking to about doing a battle. Just little side stuff, but I don't want to compete no more. Like, I don't want to wake up and feel like, oh, I gotta go do this battle, or, oh man, like I gotta win this. I'm over it. I already beat the game. It's like when you beat GTA and now you just playing. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm on now. I'm just playing. I might go rob a bank over here. You know what I mean? Start a gang war over here.
Steal
you know
a car,
what I mean?
yeah.
Steal a car. Just have fun with it. That's where I'm at with it. Whatever's fun with this hip hop shit. And then if I want to close the door and turn off the game, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go back to my life and back to my happiness and my peace if I feel like it. You feel me? Right after this, I've been planning on going fishing with my little brother, so I'm trying to make sure he goes with me. Today's his birthday. He might not go, but I'm gonna turn off the game and go do that. You feel me? Because that's what'll make me happy, and like that's where I'm at in life. You feel me? With hip hop, with music, with everything. You feel me? Whatever puts a smile on me, makes new memories with my family, then that's what I'm doing. You feel me?
How do you, I think a lot of battlers like the competition aspect of battling.
Mm-hmm.
Is that playing a role anywhere else in your life now? If you stop battling, do you want competition, or are you trying to let it go?
Y'all can have it. Y'all can have whatever y'all
You're
want.
good, huh?
Y'all can have whatever y'all want, bro. I be seeing people say negative stuff about me. I don't even respond, bro, because you ain't gonna dent my life. You ain't gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm on a great path. Like, you ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care what nobody does. It's enough cake out here for everybody to eat. And if y'all ate that whole cake, I'm gonna go make another one. You feel me? I ain't tripping off nobody. Do you have fun and knock yourself out. But like, I ain't competing with you. You ain't in the competition with me. Like, you ain't my enemy. If you think you my enemy, then you beefing with yourself. It's like, I ain't thinking about you. You feel me? You your own op. You know what I mean?
Do you think there's healthy competition though?
Yeah, of course.
But you're just not interested in that right now.
See, it's a difference between healthy competition and motivation. You get what I'm saying? You're my friend, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't at all feel in competition with you at all. I'm proud of you, bro. I was bragging about you on the way here. That's called motivation. Like, being in this studio, I'm telling you that I want to get my channel and start creating more content and this and that, right? Like, I'm not competing with Last Second C, like, oh, I gotta do this. No, but I wanna be around you more because you motivate me and you're doing what I aspire to do in that field. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I believe in that. Surround yourself with people you wanna be like. Surround yourself with people that make you do better. Cause being around you will make me like, man, fuck all that. EK doing all this? I gotta go get me a studio too. I gotta go get me some new cameras. Cause it'll make me, but to me, that's not competition. In my world, that's motivation. I go do a watch with Avocado and get motivated and see all the people dropping donations and dollars in this thing. Like, I'm not a hater, you feel me? I'm not like, oh, I gotta make more than you today. Nah, bro, I believe in getting motivated. And that's a problem with the hip hop culture and shit. Like, niggas be in too much competition. And that's like really some West Coast stuff. Like, in Atlanta and other states, I be seeing them look out for each other. Fuck all that, man. We need to look out for each other. Extend your arm. And if you don't want to look out, then, you know, fuck you.
Speaking of motivating each other, you motivated me to wanting to get married recently. You got married. Speak about
My dog.
that. If you feel comfortable speaking about it, speaking about what's life like afterwards. As someone that's in the public eye, it's a little tricky.
You want to know something? I was engaged for a year prior to being so like, the wedding was so fun. It was like,
It was amazing.
It was fun, and then we like after it was like, and then leading up to the wedding, and like everybody calling me, the planning, the family, the invitation, all that was all fun. After the wedding, I was like, damn, let's do that again.
Run it back.
I was like, damn, because we went back to our normal lives, but like, I mean, of course, made our bond stronger, made our post more stronger, and all that and everything. But nothing changed in our day-to-day life because we've been living together, engaged to be married for over a year. So it was like, it was just time for it. You feel me?
It's a beautiful wedding, man. Thank you for the
Thank
invite.
you.
It's a
Yeah,
beautiful
man, you
wedding,
came
yeah.
through with the. I was like, my boy came color coordinated.
Hey, you said bring blue. I brought blue.
Hey, you did. Some people didn't. Some people just missed the memo. Like, I'm just not gonna wear it. Like, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, come on,
okay,
Clutch.
Pinky.
Clutch, what's up, man? You came all blacked out, Clutch? What's going on, man?
Came in
Clutch,
all
you're usually
black
suited,
with the
too. I don't know
shades.
what you was on.
Clutch
You know,
came
you
like
my
it was
nigga.
the funeral.
Yeah. I think he came in black Timbs. I thought he was working. Shout out to my nigga Clutch. What's next, Smoov? What's going on next, man? You chilling for a little while? What are you working on next?
Yeah, I'm working on a lot of music. I got a big single about to drop. Well, I got a big single that I'm getting ready to launch, like a game plan for. I got a song that I'm about to shoot a music video for, featuring Al B and Tay Walker. My boy Al B back. You know, he's been doing big things.
Mm-hmm.
He got some big things popping, and we shooting a dope music video for the song that we got together with Tay Walker. Shit, I don't even know if I'm gonna drop it on my channel now. You think? But yeah, sub my channel. You know, look out for that. I'm working on a song with Epto Suno, a bilingual song. You know, I've been trying to tap more into my Latin roots too, bro. You know, I've been ignoring that side of myself for too long, so I gotta embrace that side and really put out some more bilingual content, because I got a lot of love when I put out the Eptos battle.
Dope. So yeah, that reminds me of, I think I've told you off camera, but your third round verse Saint is like one of my favorite rounds ever.
Good
in battle
looking,
rap,
bro.
man.
Good looking.
It's really phenomenal. As a mixed person, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah,
really,
good
me and
looking.
RX talk about it like, man.
Man, I appreciate
it really hits
that.
you differently. So
I
thank you. And then
appreciate
you're
that.
on what's arguably the biggest card of the year.
Oh, really? Yeah. That card is pretty big, huh?
I mean, it's 3 days, right? With you
Yeah.
leading it off.
Yeah.
With you headlining the first day, right?
Yeah.
Who are you battling?
Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm. Yeah, I guess that is a big deal.
I mean, I think it's like 56 battlers.
I be so busy that sometimes I won't get to marinate on an experience until it's happening. I'll get to the event and be like, damn, this is big. You know what I mean? But I got my material wrote, memorized. I'm all good to go. It's only 60 seconds.
Okay.
But yeah, I got some stuff. It's gonna be fun. You know, and Johnny Storm's actually been somebody I've been wanting to battle for a long time. Yeah, we've been going back and forth for some years.
Yeah. Day 0, the most exciting day, I think, because it's going to set the tone for everything that weekend. BLTB, GTX, shout out to Diz, shout out to Lush, everybody making that card happen.
Are you going to be there?
I'm not. I think I'm battling that weekend somewhere else. I'm like you, I don't know where.
You are just a busy guy.
Man, I don't know, bro.
You are not playing with these human beings.
But please support it if you can get there. Please support it. It's going to be a great event. But I wanted to talk to you about this because I've never spoken to you about this, which I've always wanted a chance to. You, and I don't know if this is from my perspective, you are one of the people I've seen Nipsey's influence on quite a bit. You know, and I didn't know if that was just like, as an outsider, I always call myself a Californier, you know?
Yeah.
As an outsider, I'm like, I don't know if Smoov was just built like that or he listened and followed Nip so closely and had a real love for him that he's designed his life to bring businesses on, to take his craft more serious.
Both.
Yeah, it's both?
Both. Both. I was heavily inspired by that man. More than people even know, bro. I cried like a baby when he passed.
I try to explain to my friends in Utah what it was like being in LA when Nipsey passed, and it's hard to explain.
I don't even try to explain.
Yeah,
because
it's like if you're not there, it's hard to.
It was different for me. People was riding around listening to his music. I couldn't listen to his music because I was genuinely hurt.
Yeah.
I was genuinely hurt. I got conscious with Nipsey. You get what I'm saying? Like, when Nipsey came out, he wasn't the dude that he died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When he came out, I was listening and I wanted to be what he was talking about then. You know what I mean? And he was talking about us killing each other and bullets ain't got no names and all that. And that's what I was inspired by at the beginning. Then I watched this dude grow up. I watched him become conscious, positive, and entrepreneur. I watched that happen in front of me, you feel me? And I had already been looking up to him. So I started following those steps. I started following suit and what he was doing, and in my own way. And it was always a plan of mine. I would always say, like, as soon as I meet Nip, like, yeah, my life gonna change. Like, when we cross paths and really get to chop it up, like, the world gonna change. Cause I know he's gonna see so much of himself in me, like, and it broke my heart that we didn't get to work like that, man. Cause like, that was really, really a part of my story that I wrote. But his influence is definitely still, I still go to schools, I still give back, I still lead my community, I still do everything that he inspired me to do, for sure.
I had a kind of an experience, the barbershop I go to, I think it was maybe even like 4 or 5 days after Nip passed, and it was still silent in that barbershop, which is like, it's never silent in that barbershop, you know? Mm-hmm. And they were talking about, you know, because him and Kobe's passing were fairly close, you know? Mm-hmm. And both of them, you know, you don't compare tragedies like that, but I remember him saying, he's like, man, it's equally sad, but Kobe felt like he was everybody's, but Nip was ours, you know? And so, yeah, it kind of put things in perspective for someone who's not from here, you know? So, like, now it's like, man, now I feel like, I hear last time that I checked and something happens in my heart now, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like a national anthem type shit, you know? So.
Yeah, man, that shit really, really, really gave me chills right now. That shit really broke my heart. Like, Nip was really that dude to me, man.
What do you, I don't think you're retiring from any of the 18 things you do on a daily basis, but when you do finally, like, hang it up, or whether it's battling music, what do you want them to say about you? You know?
Shit, I'm retired right now.
You can't get me off the couch now.
I announced my retirement at the beginning of the year. Nobody took me serious, and then people kept calling me to book me, and I was like, all right, I guess.
But hold on, as your friend, I'm not gonna gas you. You're rapping at a level that almost no one's rapping at right now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just end it here.
It's not gonna be tough for you to walk away rapping that well. That Green Ranger battle, I'm like, this Smoov is an alien.
Yeah,
you know?
I was just rapping, man.
Yeah.
I don't even be meaning that shit sometimes. Like, you get beside yourself in a battle just to win. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to rap about guns and killing and selling dope. And I don't really want to no more. Because I did that for years. And yeah, you know, everybody got a background, but that's not what I'm doing right now. That's not where I'm at with life. And sometimes battle rap forces me and gets that out of me and gets that side out of me. And when I watched that battle, I low-key kind of cringed at myself, because I was like, what am I talking about? You know what I mean? But like, I know what I was doing. I was just trying to win the battle. But the world doesn't know that a character is turning on and off. You feel me? The world doesn't know that we got to go on and turn on the character for some shit. So I don't want the highlight of my shit on YouTube to be me like, yeah, if I buy a whole ounce, what you niggas buy, eighth here, all that's true and all that. Like, but it's just like not what I want to shine light on. Like, my favorite parts of my battle raps be my positive rounds, like my round versus Saint. But I could have never done that in a tournament.
Yeah.
The round that I spit versus Saint that me and you were both talking about, like, we both like that shit. But in a tournament, don't nobody want to hear that. You know what I mean? It's about attacking your opponent. So, you know, that's why I was like, I don't even care to talk about it, because it's like I didn't really get to get my message out like that. So it was just more of me rapping. I was rapping, spit some gun bars, spit some name flips, spit some punchlines, but I stand for something more. And, you know, in every battle, I pretty much sacrifice the third round to talk about what I want to talk about. So I can say all these gun bars, whatever I'll say in the first 2 rounds, but in that third, sometimes you gotta go a whole round without pulling the weapon out. Yeah, sometimes you gotta sacrifice bars to get the message out, you know, and I stand on that. That's why I made that my thing, my slogan, so I can always talk about what I want to in a battle. And the things that I say in battles, nobody else says. Nobody else is rapping like me in battles, you know what I mean? Like, nobody else is talking about the things that I'm talking about and getting reactions. We're talking about financial literacy, emotional literacy, and battling depression, like all the stuff that I talk about, bro. Like people do not do that, and I literally go into it every battle. I tell my story, I tell my pain. I don't just talk about my opponent. I go into myself and why I'm here and what I stand for. And that's what more people need to do. But a lot of these niggas don't stand for shit. A lot of them just are here to battle. Like I just want to battle. I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm not here for that, bro. I'm here for a bigger purpose, and that's what I'm leading by example.
So, end of the year, you're done battling?
I'm done now. I'm done now. I'm doing this Johnny Storm battle because it's a bucket list battle, and it's 60 seconds, and it's grind time, and it's the battle of the Bay that I grew up watching. There was a point when I was like, man, I gotta do a battle of the Bay. This is our known. You feel me?
Yeah.
How the cats, the URL cats be like gnome and all that. Like, this is our known. And I'm headlining day one. That's why I'm doing it. There's no other reason. And Johnny Storm is somebody, I wrote his name down in the beginning. I'll show you. I wrote his name down in the beginning of the year. I be doing shit like that. I be manifesting shit. I literally wrote the dude's name down in like January. Like, yeah, I'm gonna battle Johnny Storm this year.
Amazing.
And it happened. So, you know, there's still some stuff that I want to do. I want to do some side missions. You know what I mean? Side mission Smoov. I'll battle in any country. Anybody that's booking in another country or anything like that, this don't go for y'all. I'll pop out there and come do a battle, you feel me, in any league, Ireland, Switzerland. I'll come do all that, do my research and come shake the crowd over there. All that type of stuff I'm with. Yeah, I'm with all that. I just talked to these cats called One Outs in New Zealand, and we working on some stuff, getting a card together. I'm about to battle their champion out there, you know, just stuff, fun stuff, bro.
Yeah,
Stuff
man.
that keeps you on your toes, that adds edge to it, like that but I'm not gonna just do a bunch of gun bar rounds. Like, I'm just not doing it unless somebody offer me I got my fuck you get away from me price. You know what I mean? Like, yo, will you come do this battle with I'm like, shit, give me this and I will. And I just won't expect a response, but if they do, it's like, damn, I'm on my way. Like, on the real, I just had one of those situations. I hit the nigga with the fuck you price, and he hit me with a counter, and I was still like, alright.
The time where you forget how poppy you are every once in a while.
You know what I mean? Like, alright, I might just come in, fuck it, put it on the flyer.
Okay, but before you retire, can we get you for 2 more seasons of Gray Area?
Oh man, no, see, everything else still counts. Okay. I can still do everything else. Everything else is good. I'm working on some shit. Me and Philly Swain working on some shit. Some acting, battle rap type shit. So I'm still active, and I want to do anything that involves Last Take a Seat for sure.
We appreciate you, man. You're a huge part of the reason. You and Geechee are probably 90% of the reason we have subscribership. So thank you for...
you my dog, man. You my dog. People actually bring that shit up though at every event.
Yeah?
Yeah, especially when it was coming out. When it was coming out, like as the season was coming out, like people was calling me Lil Fetus and Marco Julian and stuff. Like, oh,
It's
Marco
crazy.
Julian.
I think I told you that I'm like in the second season we had to expand the characters, but me and Sarah couldn't be in every scene, so we're like, we need someone that's a better actor than me, but can do both.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
Smoov is the perfect person for this. So you allowed us to like expand the characters because you and Sarah shared the,
Bro,
stage
y'all
most
dusted
time.
off my cobwebs. I'm not gonna front.
Bro, you're
had
so
me-
fucking good at it.
Y'all had me like, whew, I needed an improv class. I'm not gonna front. That first episode, the first one we shot, when the guns, buying and selling guns.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I felt so shabby.
Really?
I think I said something to you and I walked off for it. I said, let me get a minute. And I walked off and I was like, nigga, stop. Because I was fucking up and it was my fault. And you stayed like, all right, one more time, guys. And you so cool. But I'm like, damn, I'm fucking up. I'm usually not this guy. You know what I mean? I'm usually the guy come in. But it was one of them things like, like when you don't go to the gym for 4 months and you're like, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean?
45s feel a little
Yeah,
different.
45 start feeling like you got 2 plates on it. Like, I really had one of those moments where I was like, damn.
I remember Sarah saying, I hope she's okay with me quoting her, but she's like, a lot of times when the battle rappers will act, they lose the competitive nature, which is cool. But she's like, Smoov is competitive still. When he's acting, like he really expects greatness out of himself. I'm like, yeah, man, that's how he kind of does everything. You know, I was like, he really wants to do well. This is dope, man.
Yeah,
It's dope
like,
to
nah,
see.
like, for sure. There was times where I was like, nah, let's do it one more time. You can't,
Uh-huh.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll try to give you 3 different, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
We appreciate you,
That
man.
show was so dope, bro.
Yeah, we got to do, I think we're doing 2 more seasons in October, and we'll see if it's done there. I don't know.
Man, we should put it on Tubi.
You think so? It's going to Tubi?
I be telling you this shit all the time. Look, I got some ideas for Gray Area. We're going to talk about it
Yeah,
on
okay,
cam.
all right. What was I gonna say? Oh, anything you want to plug before we get you out of here, man? I appreciate you guys stopping by. Text
So-
you randomly on a Saturday, probably interrupted your guys' weekend, but thank you for always popping on for
absolutely
me.
not. We're going fishing after this.
Fire.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, I just need somebody to teach us how. Neither one of us know how. But yeah, look, I just dropped this book, man, and everybody knows my whole career. Everything's been free, bro. I've never sold anything. You know, maybe my clothing and stuff, but I've never sold anything. This is my first product that I'm actually selling myself independently, distributing myself, putting out. And it's something positive, something you can learn from, and something you can gain from. It's my new book. It's on lulu.com, Lulu.com. Type in Depression the Right Way, or you can just type in my name, John Formas, guys. Really dope read. It's not too long, not too drawn out, but it's very thought-provoking. So if you are watching this and you made it to the end of the video, please support my book. New album out. Got some music videos coming, and subscribe my YouTube channel. I might be making a new one after this.
Smoov, I appreciate you coming out, man. Thank you.